Are you ready, Mitch?
Aye, aye.
Oh, we still got the Christmas.
It's still Christmas.
It's all right. It's our last episode of the year. Before the new year.
Yeah.
In season 35 of Entertain This.
100 more seasons.
We're almost there.
Everybody knows there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh.
Santa's on his way.
Hip, hip, hooray for Christmas vacation.
Great movie.
You know how you say I have bursts of energy?
Yep.
I took my headache medicine on the way here, and I'm drinking an energy drink, so it really
So you're just even.
it really is.
You're just even.
Kind of.
It's like doing Quaaludes and Blow. You're just even. You started out exactly where you began. Anyway, welcome to Entertain This. It's a podcast about movies
TV shows.
and video games. My name's Tom.
I'm Mitch.
And?
My name is Hayden.
Yep. Way to ruin it.
I was ready to get a drink while you guys were talking. I don't want to spoil it. I'm back. It's been a long year.
All right, enough of that. Mitch, social media?
Well, you have different social media nowadays. It's entertainthispodcast.com, or you can go to our X or Instagram, which is at entertain this _.
That's it?
Yep. Both of them.
Wow, we tightened it down, huh?
We sure did.
Wow, it
Yeah.
only took 4 years. Almost 5.
Wow.
Look, I tried to make it simpler. Everybody can find it in the simple
He
things.
still messed it up, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Two things.
Because I had to remember what I changed it to.
How many episodes have we done? Like 200 and...
36?
I compressed off recording stuff, but I compressed all of our episodes. There's 264 individual uploads.
Mm-hmm.
39 of them are throwbacks. All right. And then there's like 27 that aren't like serialized episodes. So we're, I think, 198 that are individual numbered episods. So we're almost to a 200 episode special. This is like,
We've done a 200 episode special.
did you count for like the random uploads, like the interviews and stuff like that?
Well, I see.
I don't know. While he figures that out.
Yep, Hayden's back. We found him lurking outside. He forgot where I lived. He knew the apartment complex. He just couldn't remember which building.
I had to walk back from Iraq. It felt like it. I left Iraq in the end of November. I got back last week. So
We have
Would you take a sailboat?
I might as well. It's just like 6 airplanes.
we got 233 numbered episodes. Because you got to remember that the first 2 seasons aren't even on there.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's 2 years of Entertain This.
That's going to have to change some stuff that I was planning. I'll figure it out later.
So we're probably at like, what, almost 400?
I mean, I can put them back on there. I just took them off.
No, you can leave
We'll
them off.
talk later.
You can leave them off.
We'll talk later.
The first season and most of the second season is nothing worth revisiting.
Those are the ones I picked for throwbacks most of the time.
Oh, okay.
All right, so they still make it back out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Occasionally seeing the light.
Okay, well, I don't know what we're doing. It's been a year. I don't know how to podcast anymore.
It's your episode, Hayden.
What do I do? What do I speak?
Well, words
What is it?
Words, things.
into the
places.
microphone.
Oh, okay.
We didn't change that much.
You don't think and it comes
I'll
out.
say this.
The worst part about this is having to turn my head to the right
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
instead of just looking straight across the table.
I'll say this. You guys carried the podcast the whole year. I'm thoroughly impressed. I don't know if I could have done it. And the fact that you guys made it work and you still had regularly scheduled, recordings uploaded, my hat's off to you, gentlemen.
Well, there was several times where we were like, you know what? Let's just record 3 episodes and we'll meet back in a month.
You still figured it out.
We made sure the content got there.
I'm plenty impressed. That being said, I have some notes.
I'm sure
But yeah, you can tell us about it after, and we can ignore you.
we kind of figured you would, no matter what.
Because Mitch, I'm gonna be like, Mitch, show him the stats.
Yeah. All right. And of course, despite my service to my country, you punished me with 2 terrible.
You're damn right we did.
I'll be honest. I was just going to let you skate by, but then you asked. I was like, okay, well, here they are.
You're lucky you got by with 2. I mean, how many episodes did he miss?
A lot.
52.
52.
I watched all. Well, one of them I started 3 days ago, and I couldn't I couldn't get into it. It was
You're not supposed to get into the punishment.
I mean, just will myself through it. I'll explain more. But do you want to go ahead and review these messes?
Yeah, go ahead.
The first movie I chose to watch.
Because I gave him a choice out of 6 to pick.
Yeah. The title caught my attention. It was called Atomic Poop.
You've taken a few of those.
Yeah. I mean, none compared to Sir Mitchell himself.
I know what you're talking about.
But
The poop king of Chicago.
imagine, if you will, a community film school of aspiring filmmakers that moonlight their classes while day working at Costco's. Right? This is the think tank vibe behind the curtains for Atomic Poop. Maybe sketch comedy was initially intended, but someone shoehorned all these sketches together in a don't look back attitude. We got aliens, catboys, DIY funerals.
So, cat boys?
Cowboys.
Oh, I thought you said cat boys.
He said cat boys.
Sorry. I don't know.
They're really small men who ride cats like horses.
Yeah.
Little tiny saddles.
There's even a little bit of a Titanic old lady reminiscing about her old and true love and stuff like that and all that. You know, this is all within the first 20 minutes when I decided I should probably attempt an intro to this review, so I started writing the stuff down. Okay, I don't know how, but I'll try and find a way to make this make sense. Aliens with a $20 Home Depot gift card budget are out of food in their alien homeworld.
Okay.
These bucket-headed people wear spandex and wigs on top of their buckets. They eat these bricks of goop that are apparently in short demand for them. They screech at each other with telegraph beeps, like the, was it Marvin the Martian or something like that did that? I don't know.
Yeah.
And they do like this excessive amounts of miming, with their body language. I don't know how, but they made that look like bad acting. Perhaps along with the poorly written subtitles that explain that the alien king, who is a bucket-headed dude dressed like everybody else, but he has a Burger King crown. Yeah.
Like literally it says Burger King on it.
I think they spray painted it over for copyright stuff, but yeah. But anyways, he's mad at his people and threatening to eat them if they don't solve their food crisis. Meanwhile, on Earth, Golden Girls, is that how you say it? Timu Golden Girls sit around the card table in a nursing home, and they take their pills. Reminiscing about the good old days. Those days being today, I guess. So the Golden Girls bit takes place in the future. You wouldn't know since they dress, and the scene looks like it's in the back of some used car lot office area. I don't know. You can definitely get the sense that this was just like, okay, we got my uncle's garage for this scene. We're going to make it work. These old ladies whip out a can of Easy Cheese. Yeah. And one talks about how her husband, Brett, saved the world with a can of the same stuff. Yeah,
Cheese whizzing himself
they
in the
literally
legend.
do that. Yeah, because they're wild, crazy old ladies.
So he saved the world by like making himself constipated with so much cheese.
Well, let me get through this. Yeah. Brett, who introduces himself as a school gym teacher, hides his face for the entirety of this first scene. Why? If it was for some elaborate means to make the character interesting, this strategy was completely abandoned in the next scene, where Brett was described as a cowboy, and his face is shown serenading us with some dumb campfire song while riding a stick horse. Yeah.
Like the stick with the horse's head on it?
Yep, and he's singing. I could spend the rest of the time reviewing this movie describing the asinine events that take place, but I will spare you. Let's talk about the quality. The good, the one smart thing that this much-to-learn film troupe did was tripod their decent camera. Never does it move, and thank God it doesn't. They do not have the mental capability or capacity to handle something so complex as moving camera shots. That's the good. All right, the bad, acting. These people, they stumbled through their lines. It was painfully obvious that they had no clue what they were acting, and these poor grandmas that agreed to be in their family's little art film are definitely struggling. The other actors, which include kids, friends, or whatever guy on the street they could find, are choppy takes that are glued together with mismatched camera settings and splayed overlays and color treatment for scenes that come in too early or didn't get keyed in correctly, so random articles of clothing appear invisible, right? So, like, they try to key out a certain color of their clothes, and then like their green socks would be invisible and they look like they didn't have ankles. So
What?
yeah, because they didn't know how to film. Okay, yeah, they're just making it work. The ugly. That's not even the worst part. This cocktail napkin idea of a story that was written on an Adderall and Jaeger bombs the night before should never have been produced. The problem with accessible film resources for the layman is that everyone can make their crappy movies. Sure, some diamonds are out there, and they are worth sifting through to find them, but Tubi should really practice some quality control here. I mean, that's where I found it was on Tubi.
Yeah, that's where I swear.
I feel like most bad movies you'll find it on Tubi.
That's where I found them when I sent it to you.
You must have to pay to get on. Like, why would they have that be their business strategy? Like, give us your crappy movies. You know?
I mean, they have good movies on there too.
Yeah, they do. That's why I said no one watches Tubi to begin with, and no one will watch something some random fever dream film mess with that they threw together when they could watch Die Harder, which is also on Tubi, or other actual films that aren't good enough for Netflix. Look, further attempts into rationalizing this thing I'm hesitant to call a movie would be further waste for everyone's time, and I already wasted too much on this. Let me just say this. This movie made me productive, right? I tried watching it over 3 days, but every time I started, I noticed dishes needed to be cleaned. Trash needed to be taken out. Help my kids with their chores. Contemplate my life decisions. My son was watching Captain Underpants in the other room, and I became enthralled with that show. Trying to pay attention to the car wreck that was in front of me. The only thing I could find on the internet was that this movie was released in 2023 with a budget of $20,000.
Jeez.
Which tracks. I've decided to come up with a reason for this abomination to exist that will hopefully be more entertaining than the actual movie. So this is why I think this movie got made. This is true, this bit right here. The director, Susan Scannell, who was a soap opera actress from the 80s, that's the only truth that I could find, decided she wanted to make a movie with what was left of her acting fortune from yesteryear. She's a realist and knew that she needed to cater to a younger audience and enlisted the help of her flaky basement-dwelling son. He got too excited about making a movie and bogarted his mother into the drug-induced nonsense as described. Susan realized during her final cut preview that her little sci-fi romance was now a tragedy and quit film altogether. Kicking her son out, who emulated her toxic, estranged husband. She then read Eat, Pray, Love and Vacation to Venice, where she rediscovered her passion as a storyteller and is currently working on something outstanding. Go, Susan. I was thinking, like, the entire time watching this, like, why? Because I started IMDb, you know, because the ads for this movie were much more entertaining than the actual movie. And so I started IMDb trying to find resources and research on this. And so I started clicking through. And this lady's like an accomplished 80s soap actress that just decided to make this mess in 2023.
Over a weekend.
Yeah, it's what it seemed like. At one point, the main actor, I guess, like, they only had him for like 4 days. Mm-hmm. So they put him through like a alien rearrange ray or some dumb MacGuffin for that, and they switched him out with a new actor altogether. And he was like, "No, I'm Brett. I just look different." They kept like saying that to keep people and to the audience over and over again. Like, I guess they just didn't have the money to go back and reshoot all that stuff. So.
Or they couldn't afford them for 5 days.
I guess.
Or 6. It's like, it's a 5-day schedule. We can only afford you for 4.
The new Brett wouldn't sing. So, yeah, maybe they wanted their guy to sing. All right, so, yeah. I watched that. That was bad.
It was actually made in 2023.
Yeah, I know.
It says the description for it is a hilarious comedy where the love story is affected by an alien invasion.
Yeah, it's bad.
See, they give us that tagline or like that little, nugget of like, this is what the movie is. And then we listen to Hayden's dissertation of, it's like, no.
No, and the aliens wanted to eat the Earthlings because they were flushing their toilets. And that apparently affects their food source. I don't know. They come from some planet that I can't pronounce, and they just screech and they poop radioactive poop. That's why it's called atomic poop.
Sure.
Yeah, it was dumb, and I felt so bad for like these old people that they got like put into this.
Coerced.
Yeah, and I'm like, ladies, you gotta know what you.
Elder abuse by coercion.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So I watched that, man. I give it like a 2 out of 10. Yeah. Probably not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's up there.
Samurai Cop bad?
Samurai Cop now has like a colorful, spot.
It's becoming a cult classic to just Hayden.
Yeah. For it to be like the keystone of bad movies, I'm like, is it Samurai Cop bad? Yeah. So, all right. Then I watched Supergirl.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How was that?
Well, while decent production quality is much more appreciated after what I just watched, the reason for this show being a punishment is readily available from early on. Kara Danvers is a mild-mannered reporter who lives in discount metropolis called National City. A city named poorly for even a Power Rangers episode. I thought you guys might like that one. All right.
It's not Angel Grove.
No, it's not Angel Grove.
Danvers sports a name that is so unoriginal that a girl superhero whose whole message is I'm not like other superheroes, yet she shares her name with Marvel character who shoots lasers. What's the Danvers from Marvel?
Carol Danvers.
Kara Danvers, Carol. Come on. Come on, Mitch. Who came first?
She did.
Which one?
Kara.
Kara did?
She was Supergirl.
Oh.
Long before there was a Carol Danvers.
Isn't her like Kryptonian name like Kara Zor-El?
Carol Danvers came out in the 90s. Supergirl's been around since the late 70s, maybe
But she's
early 70s.
She's a carbon copy of Clark, just for girls.
Well,
Yeah, they have a
cousin.
dog that's a carbon copy of it.
But there's no dog audience out there. Like, this
How
is
do you know?
shameless.
Well,
Yeah,
she's
I know.
She's Supergirl.
No.
You don't check the forums.
It was a Supergirl movie back then.
Anyways, she shares a name with a Marvel character who shoots lasers, flies, and has super strength. She starts off interesting enough, with her backstory being that she actually was a tween when she fled Krypton, so she remembers plenty of her previous life before being adopted into Danvers' home. She tries desperately to set herself apart from her already established cousin Clark by laying roots in an even more forgettable city than Metropolis and venture into her original idea of being a reporter. The sarcasm in original. Why, if you're trying to be different than Clark, right?
I'm going to do the exact same job.
Exact same job. But not even that. Like, the whole identity. She wears, like, these bland clothes, wears glasses, and changes her hair. Nobody can recognize her.
I mean, I'm sure there's more to it than what I remember, but for the most part, from what I remember about her in the comics, is when she's still a teenager, she is living on the farm, just living there. And then
On a farm, like Clark.
She tries too hard to not be Superman, but adopts the moniker Supergirl. All right? And then the cute rendition of Superman's outfit, the reporter life, the potential reporter love life, because there's other people that she's got relations with. The shrewd boss that wants more pictures of Spider-Man, Supergirl. The bland office wear, different hair, glasses, like I said. Yet she constantly shrieks that she's not her cousin.
Is this the CW show?
Yes.
Oh.
On top of that, her cousin, who is a superhero,
actually, I think the first season was Fox, and then it went to CW.
Yeah, because then
they flash CW like nonstop.
Yeah, because then like the Flash was on there, or what Arrow?
Well, I want to say this one was on some other, maybe it was CBS. It was on something other for the first season, and then went to see the CW.
Well, I one of my like pros is like how the effects, because I thought the effects were pretty good for a CW show, but I'll get to that in a minute. Her cousin Clark, he is a superhero negligent for not at least helping her transition into her new super life, and he is also a bad hero in this world because Kara gets attacked by fellow Kryptonians in episode 2. Wouldn't that be like a world-threatening event worthy of Superman if Kryptonians showed up and started beating the crap?
Look, they didn't have the rights to have Superman on there yet.
They kept saying Clark. I guess they didn't say Superman. Yeah. Wow. I just realized that.
Money.
They didn't have the rights to
The
Superman.
rights
yet.
to things, copyright.
How are you going to make a show about a character who's trying so hard not to be Superman?
Well, 'cause
How did Amazon make a show about the Rings of Power
That's not-
and they don't
Calm
own
down,
the
Tom.
rights to the
Calm down,
book?
Tom. I listened to that episode. You'll be okay.
Henry Cavill was Superman in 2013. This was 2015 when it started, so that they still didn't have the rights to use Superman yet. They had to. Eventually, they coerced basically DC Comics into letting them use it.
Please.
Didn't they use like
Show came
Tyler
last.
Hoechlin?
Yeah, and he's a good Superman later on in his own show.
All I got to say is Zod gets a movie, but Astra, Kara's aunt, not that one, the other one, gets a guest spot on the show as a middle ground mastermind. That's right. A man is pulling her strings from the background. I would care to tell you who it is if I desired to keep watching the show, but I did not.
So what you're saying is behind every successful woman is a man telling her what to do.
So she gets her butt kicked by the ant, and this dude shows up and stabs the ant. He's just like, nah. And it's like human man.
Stabby stab.
And beats her just by stabbing her. And she's like, nah, and runs off. And she's like, oh, thanks. I would have been dead if you didn't show up. He's like, I got you, Supergirl. Yeah. Get back in the kitchen.
You doing anything later?
Yeah.
See, I've never seen the Supergirl other than like the 1 or 2 episodes that were crossovers with Arrow, just so I could keep the whole story of the crossover going. So, like, I didn't know there was a Lena Luthor.
Oh, my God.
Instead of Lex Luthor.
Well, this is like some bizarro world. It's got. This can't be real. Like the comics didn't have all this stuff. Where they're just like, just do what they did. Copy their homework.
I mean, a lot of the CW.
Do that.
A lot of the CW, these characters were in the comics, but they're used a lot different and a lot more in these shows than they were ever in the comics.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
All right, poorly written characters aside, let's talk about the quality of the show. It clocks in at 45-ish minutes, making the CW hour block work nicely for all those poor people who hadn't yet discovered Netflix. It's crammed too much. They spend too much time in the first 2 episodes developing backstory while exposing the immediate threat. Angry axe guy in the first episode, pokey bug guy in the second episode. Those are the 2 main villains that she has to beat up. Their names are forgettable, and I'm sure it doesn't matter. Meanwhile, Supergirl is trying to establish a brand for herself by saving lives in original ways, like stopping an airplane from crashing. Meanwhile, her adoptive sister secretly works for a superhero government agency that want to recruit her and train her. Meanwhile, her 2 male friends, who could be potential love interests at work, find out her superhero alter ego. Meanwhile, her boss wants to push a piece out on Supergirl, good or bad, before the Daily Planet does. Meanwhile, there's a cabal of angry, cranky Kryptonian criminals committing crime in her city. Say that 10 times fast. So, yeah, that all happened in 2 episodes, right?
It's a lot to unpack in 2 episodes.
It was so fast. It was so, like neck-breaking speed. I was like, what is happening? You know? And the only thing that I had to put my faith in was, like, understanding the Clark Kent storyline to kind of feel out where she is in the origin story. Otherwise, if I had no idea who Superman was, I would have been lost in the sauce of the show.
This is like, what, Supergirl, like, year 1?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And
Her first year of being Supergirl, yeah.
it's got a lot going on. The fire hose effect for the show, with all the craziness going on, brings glaring issues of the show to light. Technical stuff aside, though, their classic CW cheesiness, like the way they have her flying and stuff like that, you know, it's just really dumb. Like, you can tell they put a camera and they had her standing and, like, put her fist up to the camera, and they just put the camera, like, looking down on her.
And some guy's going,
yeah, blowing her wind in her little cape. But anyways, the writing suffers the most. Kara will never get out from Clark's shadow if she keeps mentioning it. Maybe this would have been a revelation to explore later, but it's so obvious it warrants an eye roll every time anybody talks about it. They could slow down and spend the first season letting her discover her roles, power, and relationships instead of flinging themselves into the gist of the Supergirl life that a typical serial show would have. In other words, they're wanting this, like, rinse and repeat episodic take on, okay, she's got a new bad guy to beat this episode, but meanwhile, she's dealing with her life as a reporter. Meanwhile, she's also working for this government agency. Meanwhile, her aunt's trying to kill her from Krypton. And, you know, like, they've established so much that they want to keep repeating the vicious cycle. Instead, they could have stretched it out to make it a normal serialized TV show. However, they did do that. They just did it really poorly. They didn't have to serialize her, but they did. Each episode is a continuation of certain plot beats from the previous episode. So why cram it all together to begin with? I don't know. Well, whatever they did, it worked for whatever audience they were producing it for, because the show got 6 seasons. I don't understand TV, and I give up. The end.
Thank you for Hayden's scripted punishment reviews.
Now they did use a lot of like older Superman actors from other shows.
Yeah.
Like eventually, Dean Cain is plays one of the characters.
Wasn't he in trouble for something recently?
I don't know.
He said something anti-woke, and everybody hated him.
Yeah.
Terry Hatcher plays Mon-El's mother, which is another character that shows up later on.
Terry Hatcher? Yeah.
Who's that?
Bond
Dean
girl.
Cain's Supergirl. Or
Oh,
Superman,
Lois Lane?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know Erica Durance from Smallville plays, I think, Kara's mother in this show as well later on. Or maybe her aunt or something like that.
Well, her aunt and her mother are identical twins because we'd need to make it more confusing in soap opera.
And that we can only hire the one actor due to budget limitations at the time.
What they did, though, was they put a streak of white hair in her hair, so you can tell the difference.
Of
course.
Clever.
Yeah. It's not a great show. Now,
No.
I will say that the Superman and Lois, which is a spinoff from this, but it's set like years in the future where Superman already has like 2 teenage sons.
So she's in the show, Superman and Lois?
No, but it's the same guy from
So it's
plays
doing
Superman is, he plays, it's basically a spinoff where it's him and Lois and his 2 kids.
So, wait, is there ever a Superman in the
Yes.
Supergirl show? And it's that guy?
It's either season 2 or 3 is Tyler Hoechlin from Teen Wolf. I don't know if you ever saw that.
No.
He plays Superman in that, and he's it's a lot better show. And honestly, it was still CW up until this last season, and then it went to Max.
Oh, wow. They got some real money.
Well, I mean, even the originally though, it almost looked cinematic. Like it looked like I don't want to say Zack Snyder movies, but it had that kind of that tone where it looked like more like a movie.
We need to have a drinking board. Whenever Mitch mentions Snyder, somebody takes
Or
a
Teenage
shot.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wrestling.
Whenever you mention Lord of the Rings.
I'm just saying it looked more like a cinematic movie as opposed to a TV show when they made those. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, it was just very like, I don't know. It was CW. Like, we take ourselves very seriously. You know, this is a very serious show, and you could tell like the actors were decent enough where you could feel them still overforcing
saying you should have been better.
Yeah, the goofy lines and stuff that they're having to say. You know, I don't know. It was just not my fave, but it was better than Atomic Poop. So I give this a 4 out of 10.
Oh, good.
Oh. How does it feel to be back and punished?
Great. Thanks for having me.
It's like you never left.
Don't worry, I got one save just in case. Well, I guess it'd be Tom's choice to punish if he wins trivia.
Trivia.
Yeah.
What?
It was trivia time.
I told you there was going to be trivia.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, Tom, you got to pay attention now. I'm back. I'm back.
It worked out great a whole year.
Yeah, you just bullied Mitch the entire time. Every time Mitch would say something, you just continue on with whatever story you're rambling about. I'm like, shut
I'd be like,
up,
Tom, you got any news or reviews? I played Call of Duty again.
But yeah, you have put such a bad taste of Call of Duty in my mouth. I downloaded all 6 billion gigabytes of that game, played like 2 matches, and I was like, no. I could just hear Tom's voice in the background, like, they nerfed this. Nah, where's Verdansk? And I was just like,
dude,
nah.
There's so many hackers and stuff. And then we're talking about it's pay to win now because you can buy skins and stuff that actually make you invisible through certain frames of the screen. Mm-hmm. It's like, why?
Game's broken, man.
Mm-hmm.
They have one that's like an ice skin that on the snow maps you literally can't be seen unless you're moving.
Yeah, I've encountered that guy. But I made 4 people quit out of a game last
Oh,
night
here we go. This is Tom
doing the rocket launcher challenge.
Welcome to the war zone!
That's okay, bitch. I got your back.
I'll keep this very brief.
All right, let me start.
So the rocket launcher challenge, to get diamond, you got to get 50 kills. So stakeout's back 24/7. And that long hallway between kitchens,
Mm-hmm.
I was just posted up firing RPGs, and you spawn with like 3 of them, or an ammo box. I remember my dead body, and I'd have like 5. So I'm just launching RPGs, and dudes are like peeking around the corner, and rockets are just bouncing off their foreheads. And all I see is the chats lighting up because I had my TV muted because I was talking to my fiance on the phone, and then she hung up, and I unmuted my TV. And then people were like quitting out because I killed X amount of times. But I have never been called the N-word so many times by people I'm pretty sure were Caucasian.
Those racist. Good job, Tom. That was less than 30 seconds.
I was just laying there chuckling hysterically while I already got the challenge. I just didn't stop shooting rockets.
Push the start button again. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I played 2 games of Call of Duty, and I stopped. And I deleted most of the thing anyways. I had to make room for Cyberpunk.
The best gaming experiences I've had this year has been Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
I need to download that again.
It's great.
I need to download again.
Vice City Remastered, because that was just a nostalgia trip.
What's today? Today's the 27th. Isn't there supposed to be some GTA 6 trailer coming out today? My phone's been blowing up about it. I subscribe to some games.
It's been like, what, 10 years since the last one?
Yeah.
I've been working. I haven't seen.
I'm still waiting for Elder Scrolls 6. My kids might play it.
No. That game's never coming out.
I know.
We got more Starfield DLCs.
Space Marines for the Emperor.
I did enjoy Space Marines. I'm
still enjoying that, but nobody will play with me.
I have a list of games that I played throughout this year.
That's what we were supposed to get into. Is your
Tell us what you've played,
your
Hayden.
top games, movies, and shows for the
While
year.
you were playing games by PowerPoint.
I was. So it took me a month and a half to download Baldur's Gate. Jesus. Right? My internet capabilities were roughly about 30 megabits a second, and that was like the $300 deal. So me and my roommate split that, and 4 people, 30 megabits. We basically were just like, all right, I'll download today, you download tomorrow, and anyways. One of my, about like week 3 for Baldur's Gate, the game got corrupted through the download, so I had to start all over again. Yeah. That was like I think Baldur's Gate was like 160 gigs, so that's what took the longest. Everything else, I was like, I'm never downloading a game that big again, on third world internet. But once I downloaded it, it was worth it because Baldur's Gate was an amazing game.
I downloaded it and I've played I got off the main ship that you start off with, and then I stopped because I figured we'd play more later.
Yeah, it's as close to a D&D campaign as you can get to in a video game. Literally, every decision you make impacts so much of the story, and how you design your character impacts everything, and who you say yes or no to could have causality that negates hours of gameplay that you'll never know if you answered wrong about stuff. You can kill people that just in passing that could end up being a party member that you'll have
like NPCs as soon as you spawn.
Yeah.
It has the same feature as Cyberpunk where you can design the junk.
That's true.
Max it out.
So I played through.
He runs weird. It's like you would too if you had 3 legs.
Yeah. I played through by myself and I beat the game. Had a lot of fun with that. And then me and some friends that had it in Iraq, we did the co-op multiplayer thing, but they're soldiers, so they just wanted to kill everything that was on the screen. And that kind of got old after a while. So I was like, oh, you guys want to play again? I'm busy. I can't do that. But after a while, I kind of was like, you know what? This would be a great game for me and my wife to play together. So I'm going to save that for when I get home and try and have as much time from when I first played to play with her again. And we started playing 3 or 4 days ago, and she's really into it. It's a lot of fun, like a couples game. And I've seen a lot of forums about it, like Baldur's Gate.
So how do y'all play together?
You can split screen it. Dude,
Okay.
it is
Wow.
so seamless.
Well, I guess because you don't have to be fighting at the same time. So
No, yeah, it's entirely turn-based, which is that's a turn-off for a lot of people, but the way this game works, there's no other way it could. And honestly, it makes it more fun.
Well,
because
going
you get
into
time
it
to
knowing
think
it's
about
like D&D, it makes more
yeah,
sense.
it's all the options and capabilities that because it's not just like, do I hack with my sword? Do I back up and then shoot him with my bow and arrow? You got
Turn and go back the way I came.
Yeah, you can environmental control stuff. Let's say there's a cauldron of coal dangling from the ceiling that's like a fire of some sort. You can shoot that and drop it on an enemy, and then you can dip your sword into it, catch it on fire, and then there's so many things that you can do in this game, and everything is so customizable and controllable. You'll never see everything, and people have put thousands and thousands of hours, and they're still discovering new stuff in this game.
Look, I'm putting in work to begin with. I saved the 2 females.
Oh, okay.
That was
Damsel in distress. Hello, I'm Sir Mitch.
We'll see what happens, you know?
If that's your shtick, all I can say is at one point in the game, everybody wants to sleep with you. Like everybody. You're like, dude, get off.
I'm the man.
It's wild. And
Mitch has renewed purpose to pick this game back up.
it's sometimes you misread stuff because like one of your party members will be like, I need your help with this quest. And you're like, okay. And so you go help this guy, right? And then at the end, you're like, I feel like we have a really good friendship going for us. And you're like, yes. And then it's like, would you help me with one more thing? And you're like, okay.
In the bedroom.
And then the next thing you know, he's like in his underwear. And I'm like, I'm out.
No. Where's the kill him with the sword button?
Yeah. You can kill anybody at any time too. You know? Yeah. So that's
I don't know if I want to play with you. Here we are starting. God.
He's like, fair point, fair point.
I mean, we went through that with the soldiers and stuff when I was playing it. And like, yeah, we just would spend an hour murdering each other. And they're like, all right.
Have we gotten it out of our systems?
Let's resurrect everybody. Go back at it. You know? So I played that. Before that, I played Helldivers. I really liked Helldivers.
Me too.
I think
Tom?
I liked it better than Space Marines because it's solely co-op based, which means that there's a lot more forcing people to work together to do, you know, and the amount of chaos that happens on the screen, you're just like, what is that? Like, you know, like it's a total sphincter clencher the entire time. Like you just
Sweaty hands. Just like, ah.
I mean, you've seen Starship Troopers when they're inside the little bunker and they're coming from all angles.
Yeah.
That's the game.
Imagine Starship Troopers and Terminator, like in the future, combined. Like
Depending on which side of the galaxy
in the future, combine.
Which side of the galaxy you go to.
yeah, like robot skeletons.
But now
with
there's the
laser guns.
Illuminate as well.
I saw that. I don't know what that's all about.
They're like alien zombie kind of things.
Oh, of course.
That have like the War of the Worlds, like walkers from the Tom Cruise one.
Oh, they're just like sucking people up and like juicing them for their blood.
They'll walk along and they'll like shoot lasers at you and stuff.
But,
Blood just goes.
I played, with some friends when this was when we were in Texas getting ready to go to Iraq, and we had decent still internet and
Civilization.
Yeah. So we played together, and we were like, you get so advanced in the game, but then the enemies like compensate, and like you know how the game works, where like there's fronts, right, and there's some guy that controls the AI of all the war fronts on the entire galaxy because it's a shared world universe that all the players. Yeah, Joel is his name. He curses.
Damn you, Joel.
So like you'll fight your little skirmish with your 3 other friends at a front in some little battle, and you'll like win, and like the percentage of you taking over that planet goes up like 0.2%. Yeah. But if everybody in the world, in our world, is fighting and doing that and making it work, like over the week, they'll take over the planet, right? So
Push back the threat.
you really want to win, and you really want to, I'm doing my part. And all that stuff.
And then we'll go, I ain't doing.
But so when you get better and more advanced, the more enemies and the more chaos happens on the screen, and the more like ginormous enemies show up. So then you get these more powerful bombs, and eventually you're just like, we're about to lose. I'm calling in the 500 megabyte.
No. It doesn't take that. I throw those when there's just a bunch of little guys.
Yeah.
You're just standing like Willem Dafoe in Platoon.
I did.
You're getting impaled with like spikes. He's like, and the bomb's going.
We were getting overrun, so I looked at my buddies, and I was like, just run for it, guys. just leave me. And they were like, what do you mean? And I just threw it at my feet, and I was like, just go.
It's like, Rico, you know what to do.
And they ran up, and like, we'll remember you. And then blew up, and the atomic
It
explosion.
is cool. It's a lot of fun.
You see bug guts and your body parts flying all over the screen.
Because like you can get you can call down the mech, and you can just be fighting them off while they're trying to escape. You're just buying them time.
It's a wild game. It needs to come to Xbox.
It does.
It's such an overrated game to not come to Xbox. Or underrated game to come to Xbox.
Is it like a contract issue or?
Sony owns the. I think
You've got it on PC. Don't
I have
you?
it on PC.
I got it on PS5. So
And
Shucks.
I did play Space Marines. I like the co-op feature for Space Marines the most. The storyline was meh. I don't know much about the Warhammer universe, and I had a friend with me on deployment that is
that did.
Well versed.
He's the Tom version of Warhammer but like Tom is for Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So like every time there was a reference, he'd be in my ear like, "No, they mean this." This guy was.
This is why this was significant.
And I'm just like, thank you. I don't care.
You be playing all that he lives out here, bro.
And I started like, he gave me like 2 books to start looking into. And I'm just like reading, and they keep referencing other books. And I'm like, I can't be bothered.
I don't have time to get a degree.
Yes, it is. It's like case law. Like, you want to know what this is? Buy a book, whatever.
I've watched like hours of YouTube videos about the lore and like each, all the Primarchs, the Emperor.
There's like
Terra.
300 different books.
Yeah, the original 20 legions or the original 18 because 2 of them don't count.
It's too much. It's too involved. Can't be bothered with that.
But they are making a horde mode where you just fight until you die.
Okay.
Which would be kind
That
of
does
fun.
sound fun. They had a lot of stuff already planned. This wasn't like they're just trying to come up with it because even when the game was about to come out, they had like the flyer that already projected the first 4 seasons of multiplayer.
Yeah. And there's free DLC for the most part. Like, I mean, you can buy stuff.
Yeah, it's a solid game. It's got everything. The campaign is good. But the co-op stuff, I think, is where it's at. The multiplayer
Titus.
is fun for about, I don't know, maybe like a week, and then you're just like doing the same stuff over and over again, And I don't really care about cosmetics enough for the long grind,
Yeah.
So,
I did.
what level did you get to?
Whatever the tactical one is, I have every armor unlocked.
Okay, I mean I have that for the sniper, but
I do too.
Because I was like, once I saw, like, I went and looked through like all the cosmetics for each guy, and I was like, which guy looks the coolest? And I saw the helmet with like the feather, the horsehair, like the Roman centurion look, and I was like, that's my guy. And I was like, tactical class. I was like, sign me up, let's play.
So it's fun, but like if we could play any game, well, I really want to play Elden Ring. That's been a year since I played that. So
I haven't played the DLC. Like, I only played like the first maybe 2 or 3 bosses.
Because I think we got you through the lion, we got you through Rainola, the Twin Knight.
Yep, and that's the only one I've gone through.
We didn't get to the
Have
hippo.
you guys seen anything about the co-op game coming out?
I mean, I've seen
Yes,
stuff about it. We talked
so
about it.
it's kind of like a battle royale, but it's weird. It's really tailored to 3 people. You could do it by yourself.
Well, it's not about. It's like where the circle will close, but it's you 3.
It takes
versus
place
all
over
the
3
AI.
days and nights,
Yeah.
and the map gets progressively smaller and smaller. And it's the bosses get harder and harder and harder as you fight your way into it, and you're forced to by the zone, so to speak.
Okay.
And there's like the Night Lords is who you're fighting because there's the Night King,
Yeah,
and there's like 8 different Night Lords you have to fight
And
until you get to him, and then it's a final boss fight, and obviously loot and gear and awesome stuff.
and from what I heard, it's all like random as far as what bosses appear and when they appear. And all
Yeah.
that.
Interesting.
It's kind of like they took like that mod, the randomizer for Elden Ring,
Yeah.
where like you go and it's like the first boss and it's Millennia.
Do you think it's going to be battle pass stuff and whatever?
I did hear that there's going to be like a season pass where like your XP unlocks new stuff. I don't know if you have to pay for it or what, but
Yeah.
the more XP you get, the more things you'll unlock. I know that's something they talked about.
I'm so burnt out on all this pay stuff. Just $60 for a game or 70 now for a game. That's plenty.
I'm kind of having a nostalgia trip now. Assassin's Creed, the first one. I've downloaded it off the store, and I've been playing through that. That game has not aged great.
No.
Graphics wise, I mean, 2007, or I think the first one came out like 2010.
I was in high school.
Yeah, it was like 2010. I think the first one came
No,
out.
the first one came out in like 2004.
No,
Yeah.
no bollocks.
No, it would have to be either
360. It was one of the first 360 games.
it have to be 2006, 2007 because I didn't have a 360 till
Well, I graduated in 2006, so it might have been 2006.
because it had to be like right after high school then because I didn't have a 360 till then.
2007.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it off the bat.
Yeah, I must have been the summer.
So I've been playing through that, and it's kind of nice. The whole game's unlocked. It's just I get to enjoy a game that was complete with a story, its own universe, its own little thing. And it's just like it was like, hey, check this out. It's like pseudo history. You're an assassin. You get to do the stabbing people's necks and counter kill the crap out of as many people as you want.
I just remember playing that game and being like, why didn't they just do another Prince of Persia?
Well, because the guy who wanted to do Prince of Persia, who did Prince of Persia, he was like, I didn't want to do just another game with some hoity guy who's a prince waiting to be king.
Yeah.
He's like, I wanted something a little more grounded in history, expand on a whole lot of mythology and lore.
Look at it now.
And they went off the rails.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great up from 1 to 3.
I like Black Flag.
Black Flag is like a 50-50 split on the community.
I love Black Flag.
A lot of people, you either loved it or you were like, nah.
I hate all the ship battle stuff.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's better than that most recent pirate game. I watched videos of that, and I was like, this looks terrible.
I haven't played that one yet. This is what, the Skull and Bones?
Yeah.
What's the one we've played a few times, and it's just and it's just hilarious, dumb misadventures. Then we all get killed by a kraken and a megalodon.
Yeah.
Because we like get a ship. It's like, hey, a team, and we'd sail at him, and Hayden's like, fire the cannons.
I played. I introduced everybody there to Golf with Friends because it was like less than a gigabyte download, and you can.
It only took 3 days.
Yeah, and you can split screen and all that. And I mopped the floor with everything.
I wonder why.
Yeah, because he's a cheater.
Because they would play the game like normal, and I would like do all the little cheats that we discovered.
Like after years of playing in videos, like if I yeet it in this direction, that has no, it's not even going towards the pin.
Right.
It's just like we know it'll go pop and bounce and go and land for a hole in one.
They would do that, and I would always be last, and they would do that, and they'd see all the I'd watch them like struggle bust their way to the hole, and then I'd go. And then just watch me like what
either hole in one it or
like, what are you? You're a wizard. How do you do this?
And you're like, I have experience.
It's basic geometry, guys. Come on.
I mean, it's just physics. I mean, you know.
What he didn't tell me was trial and error for the last 3 years.
We've been playing that game forever. We haven't played that in a hot
They
minute.
have a new map out.
Do they?
Yeah, you got to buy it, though. Yeah.
How much is it? It was like $2.
I think it's $7 because it's
$7?
It's an 18 hole. It's a big map.
Oh. Big old maps.
Big old.
I've been playing Marvel Rivals some. It's fun. Basically, you just pick a superhero, and it's like Overwatch, where they have some special abilities, and you just go in and fight, and it's like team deathmatch, and there's one where like you have to escort this thing to the other zone, or
it's still subscribe to this battle pass to get whatever stuff, isn't it?
no. It really only does is unlock cosmetics.
Still.
But you got all the characters.
I don't want to.
And you can actually earn, because you can do it without having to buy the battle pass. So you can actually earn stuff to buy other things in the game.
Yeah. Even still, like the games that have the gnawing feeling of like that's a cool looking character,
But it's a free game.
Yeah. I don't know.
Got to get the money somehow.
I don't like
It was a lot of fun. The only drawback I didn't like was that there's no like sprint option. Like your character moves at one speed unless you use like his special move that like zips him a little further.
That's
Like-
such
like
a
if you're Venom.
weird thing now
Yeah.
to not be able to sprint.
It was strange.
Yeah, I was playing. So like somebody had Call of Duty, I think, Black Ops, whatever, and not the newest one of the older ones, and like they had their little Call of Duty tournaments this year, and they were all just mopping the floor with everybody, and I was like, "You want to play a real man's game? We're playing Halo 2." And they were like, "Oh, I could kill you in Halo 2." I was like, "All right, fire it up."
Okay, kid.
And I smashed, I dominated everybody in Halo 2. And they were like, "What button is to sprint?" And I was like, "There is no sprint." Back in my
That hadn't been invented yet. What do you mean run faster than running?
Yeah.
One speed, slow or go.
And look, if I shoot you in the head, you die. Isn't that wild? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Another game I downloaded was called Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
It's like 400 megabytes. Super pixelated, easy game, but it's very fun because it is also split screen. You can only play locally.
That's what we found out the other day.
You can't play online.
He was like, "Download this game." So I was like, "All right, I downloaded it." He was like, "All right, there's got to be some way." And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, "No, there's not a way."
There's not.
Yeah.
There's not a way.
But so like you and your little, cohorts, you all start out with like a hero, and you have one attack, and like there's a guy with a whip. There's no button. All you have is the stick that you walk around with, right? And he just every second whips his whip. Yeah. So the enemy starts swarming the screen. You slap the enemies with your whip. They drop these gems. You collect them to get experience. Once you level up, you unlock a second weapon that you can pick. This one could be shooting little balls of light. So now you're whipping and shooting balls of light. You can have up to 6 weapons. And then you can combine those weapons into super weapons. And, like I played that game.
Like the Power Rangers.
I played that game so much because like that was my travel game while I was just bored and not listening to the podcast. And,
Sounds about right.
and I would play that, and I got so advanced into it. Like somebody was playing with me, and then like left for a couple days, and then came back and wanted to play. And he was just watching me, and the screen was so inundated with pixels and explosions. He was like, "What is happening?"
I'm God.
I was essentially like, nothing can touch me. I became so powerful in this game.
I can just set the controller down and just be like,
I
don't
did.
need to do
I did.
anything.
Put it on endless mode, and I was like, let's see how long this goes. And so I like went to go get dinner, and I came back, and I was like, still going.
I'm still alive. Hayden just sits there and just spins the stick, so he's just shooting in all directions. Just like,
You get stuff to do that for you. Like the game like builds it to where you're
Private, get over here. Clockwise.
But yeah, that was a game I played. I tried that Lethal Company game. I played that. Well, you know the one where you're like those junk men, and you like go into spooky like abandoned places on planets. Like they're very factory looking, industrial complexes.
Oh.
You collect junk, and you have to scrap them to get money, to get better resources, to collect more junk, and monsters will get you. Never seen that?
Nope.
Anyways, it was fun, but it was like I don't know. It was really crappy controls, and I think the three of us would have fun playing it. But that's pretty much all the games I've tried. So yeah, I watched a lot of movies and TV shows though.
So, all right, what were some of your favorite TV shows?
I watched a little show called The Leftovers, which I highly recommend. So I was about I think it's 3 seasons, and I watched 1 season, and then did some research and found out it was made by the people who did Lost, and I got deeply concerned.
With good reason.
Yeah.
They're still in the bathroom.
And then, when I finished it, it had a solid ending, and I was actually pleasantly surprised and enjoyed it way more than Lost. So it was a great show, great music for a TV show. I was kind of blown away with all that.
What was it about?
So essentially, it's hard to explain. Kind of like Lost. So there's this town, and the sheriff of this town. So there's like a cult of people in the town that just apathy is like their message, and they just do stuff just to show people that there's nothing that they can do about it. And the sheriff's ex-wife is like a leader in this cult, and I'm also trying to remember this from 6 months ago. He falls in love with somebody else who her brother is a priest in the town, and his wife is like it's an ensemble cast of people who all have interesting character issues, and they all like affect each other, So it's pretty cool, but there's like if there is supernatural goings on, it's so minuscule that you can't really describe it, So it's hard to explain, but it's a fascinating watch, and I would recommend it for couples watching if Rachel wants to watch it.
Sure she would. We're done watching The Crown. We need to find something else to watch.
There you go, Leftovers. I think it was on HBO.
Yeah, Mitch has that.
Yeah, that's why I'm just stealing.
Yes, we know.
Mitch's account got me through Iraq, so thank you.
I don't use your account that much.
I know. My brother uses it as well, and he'll be like, "I didn't watch this." I'm like, he's like, "Did you use the account?" I was like, "No."
Yeah.
I figured.
I watched. I was just thinking of stuff on the way here. I watched
3 Body Problem.
I did watch The 3 Body Problem. I love that show. Great, from the writers of Game of Thrones. So at least it starts really strong.
Yeah.
And then just spirals out of
We'll
control.
see what happens. I'm excited for season 2.
Don't be.
Why?
Considering what they did with season 2 of House of the Dragon.
What's wrong? I thought season 2 for House of Dragon was fine.
What do you mean, the Damon Trip and Ball show?
There was like 1 episode of that.
No.
Yeah.
There was 6.
There was one focus episode of that, but then
The rest of it would just cut to him, and he's like eating, and he's like, "Ugh."
I thought it was fine. It was almost as good as season 2 of the Lord of the Rings show.
I watched every single one of
I'm
those
so
damn
proud of you.
episodes for you.
I stopped watching after the 2nd episode of the 1st season.
I wanted to stop watching after the 1st episode of the 1st season, but
Yeah.
it's like, Tom, you got to do it for the show.
Tom.
You got to report back to the show, Tom.
Thank you for your sacrifice. I watched all the Taylor Sheridan stuff. Most recent season for Mayor of Kingstown was pretty good. I guess it's an ending.
That's what I thought. I was like, I'm assuming that's the end of the show. I don't know though.
I don't know either. And then the Linus special ops show.
I like that one.
It's interesting. They're going into places with military, stories that haven't been done before, but they're just so campy about it in certain places. Like nobody in the military talks like that, And if you're a commander of a base and some lady shows up and is like, "I need your helicopter," he's not going to say whatever you say, ma'am. He's going to be like,
Yes,
"No,
person with extreme confidence.
no, get out of here." But anyways, that was good. I haven't seen the most recent season for Yellowstone because
I haven't seen that yet either.
Costner's not in it. Apparently, they killed him off in a really goofy way.
I know he dies in the first episode or two of this newest season, but I haven't seen it yet.
I kind of know. I did watch the Costner movie, Western Front Horizon or something like that.
Oh, yeah, he did another Western.
Yeah, he left Yellowstone to do these movies, and I watched it, and I was like,
You never should have left Yellowstone.
Yeah, they're not doing the next.
It's like, this isn't, what's the one he did with Robert Duvall?
Tombstone? Oh, no.
Costner. Is that Open Range?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Or Silverado.
No, that was 1985.
Okay. So
That's with Kevin Kline.
Okay, yeah. So, Open Range.
I think Kevin Costner is in Silverado, though. He's like a big guy.
Did you watch Tulsa King?
I did like Tulsa King. Season 2 was also kind of goofy. I think Taylor Sheridan has like a really short shelf life for his shows, but he just can't stop cranking out these ideas.
They're popular though.
I watched a little bit of that Landman show that's still coming out.
I haven't seen that one yet.
That's the Billy Bob Thornton just being a douche?
Yeah, it's ugh.
Yeah,
It's interesting though. It's an interesting take on.
He hadn't really been anything in a
staple of American
hot minute.
No, but getting a guest Taylor Sheridan show is the hot ticket for A-listers today. Yeah,
probably because they know it's going to be like a 2 or 3 season.
Yeah, like a solid gig, and everybody's watching them.
Not like a Patrick Stewart where it's like, the show's not going to do well. And it's like, what was the show? Star Trek: The Next Generation.
The greatest TV show ever made.
Engage.
I loved Lower Decks this season.
I haven't seen that one.
Great. Star Trek Lower Decks is the best Star Trek since The Next Generations.
Oh, that's high praise. Is this also on Max?
It's on Paramount.
Paramount?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you like Family Guy and Star Trek, it's the show for you. So I recommend it. Plus, if you know enough about Star Trek to get all of the inside jokes, it's great. So
Hayden's sitting there laughing, going, ha! And everybody in the room's like, what?
this show was made for me.
They wrote that for me.
Yeah, there's a couple other shows I watched. I did watch House of Dragons. It was okay. I watched
Shogun.
I liked Shogun a lot.
I did too. I was disappointed with the ending, but
well, I mean, it's based off of a movie or a play from
It's based off true events.
Yeah, which is based off of historical events. So for them to try to continue on with something would be kind of poor form or whatever for it. But they're thinking about doing something akin to Shogun, just in a different time period.
I thought they were supposed to do a season 2.
It'll be an anthology season, right?
Oh, okay.
So that's
Like,
what I hope they do.
Like True Detective or something.
Yeah, that's what I hope they do instead of just trying to resurrect characters.
Oh, that was this year, wasn't it? True Detective season 4 with Jodie Foster.
I think so.
I watched that.
I did not care for that at all.
It was.
I fizzled out in episode 5.
Yeah, it was kind of all over the place. It had a pretty good ending for the show, but the story mystery was interesting enough. It was just kind of all over the place with I don't know.
Supernatural.
Yeah,
nonsense.
it was way more supernatural than True Detective has been. So
season 1 is still
peak.
Have you watched any of Skeleton?
Time is a flat circle.
I watched 2 episodes with my kids, so we're into it. It's Star Wars for the kids.
Yeah.
So
that's why. I mean, they kind of described it this way, but it's kind of like a Goonies version of Star Wars because all the kids going on this misadventure, befriend one adult.
I guess
it was
he's
looking around damn it, now I gotta take care of these kids.
Well, he's like a gray Jedi or something, isn't he?
Maybe he's basically he was a pirate that got mutinied off his ship.
He got Jack Sparrowed,
but he's got Force abilities. Is all I know.
So he sounds like he's kind of in it for himself, Jedi, which is a gray Jedi, right?
Yep.
So
I'm sure they'll flesh out his story
unless they reveal that he is bad at the end or good. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched a ton of movies. I watched Wolverine versus Deadpool. or Deadpool versus Wolverine, whatever. And
Deadpool and Wolverine.
yeah, and it was good. I liked it better than the second Deadpool movie.
I did too.
The Madonna song slaps. It's in every like TikTok meme nowadays. But you know, like there's some corny parts where like Wolverine finally puts his hood on. And you're just like, okay.
I was not a big fan of that.
You know,
But I did like all the Easter eggs of all the old stuff showing back up. like when Chris Evans shows up, he's like, he's gonna say it, flame on. He's like, wait a minute.
When I saw the trailer of the bit, and I was just like, he had like the spiky hair and a beard, and I was like, he's Johnny Storm, and I was like, he's not.
It's
Captain
worth the
America.
watch if you haven't seen it. You should watch it. So.
I like when Blade shows up. He says, "There's only one Blade. There's only gonna be one Blade." And Ryan Reynolds' character looks at the screen, and goes, "You hear that?"
It would have been funny if they painted his eyes on his eyelids, because that one time where he wouldn't open his eyes, and they had to paint it.
Oh no, they used like the CGI stuff to do
Yeah,
it.
he refused to open his eyes.
Okay.
But they said that Channing Tatum's Gambit's actually going to return
Oh yeah.
with the X-Men stuff they're working towards.
The future of Marvel is very. I don't know. I'm not interested anymore. I'm kind of burnt out on comic book movies.
I'm interested if they continue to go towards the X-Men, because that's my favorite as far as Marvel is X-Men.
We'll see. I just like they keep saying we're done with the multiverse stuff. No, you're not. You've
You're
written
never
yourself
done.
into a corner.
Well, they can't be done until they get done with this next part, where like the Secret War stuff, because that in the comics that's
Where do
where
you
all
go?
these come combined.
Where do you go from there? Like it's
Well, the Secret
Home.
Wars. The Secret Wars is where all
Go
these
home.
multiverses get combined into one universe, and then some characters basically fade from existence, and then the others join this world as one big world.
bleh. Man.
So
I watched Long Legs. That was a dumb movie. I watched like the Maxine movies. Those were all dumb.
yeah,
I watched. I made people who hadn't watched certain staples like the Lord of the Rings movies. I sat them down. I was like, "You will watch this movie."
this is your assignment today.
and some of them liked it. Some of them didn't like to be made to watch a movie, but whatever.
Well, they're wrong.
Yeah, that's the way I said it. You know. Like this kid didn't see Starship Troopers, and I was like, "Well, you're going to write a report on it. I expect it by tomorrow morning." So he did. He wrote me a one-page report on how like Starship.
Rico should have got with the other girl and not
No, he
Denise
was-
Richards.
He was actually like really intuitive. It was like Starship Troopers is about the American bureaucracy and how capitalism is actually, you know, the downfall of humanity and stuff like that. I was like, look at this kid. I was impressed.
It's like,
I mean, he's wrong, but okay.
I mean, that's why the guy made the movie to begin with.
yeah.
So, anyway, yeah, I mostly like because I became like I was dubbed like the film nerd, so people were always asking me
I
like,
wonder how that happened.
what's the good
He
movie?
self-dubbed himself that.
Yeah, what's the
He's
good
like,
movie?
listen here, kid, I know a thing or two about film.
So people were always asking me about what movies they want, like they should watch next and stuff, and so I was making recommendations and yeah. So as far as stuff that came out, like I watched that Kevin Costner movie. Bleh. I watched White Claw or Iron Claw or whatever it was
Iron
called.
Claw, yeah.
I liked that movie a lot. I was
I was talking with someone online, and I was like, you know, there's not to sound tough, but there's not a whole lot that makes me cry. That made me tear up at the end.
I gotta say, there was a whole bunch of surly dudes in a room watching that movie, and when the ending
Lot of-
happened, I'm gonna call my brother. So
I mean, there's two scenes that hit you right there. We got Zac Efron, you know, saying he's not a brother
who
anymore.
got shredded for that movie? That dude is definitely not
His
good.
jaw.
Yeah. Where did that come from? How do you work out your jaw?
I don't know. He's almost looking like that 80s bad guy
Yeah.
in like Samurai Cop. Like all these other things. That guy who has like that jaw. It's like if you punched him, you'd break your hand.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like that guy can't get a concussion.
But in that movie, you had the scene where he says he's doesn't have any brothers anymore, and then he's got the scene where all the brothers meet like in heaven, and you meet the youngest brother that died before all of them were born, and he's
yeah.
5 years old meeting him. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I saw the sequel to Dune. It was good. It left you wanting more, and you know they're scrambling to figure out how they're going to pull off a third movie, even though like the source material takes place decades after the second book comes out. So like they're trying to figure out how to like age up the characters and stuff like that, which is I'm afraid they're kind of like, shoehorning it a little bit, trying to figure out how to make a third movie. When I thought that those first two were fine. So
Did you watch Oppenheimer, or was that last year?
I watched Oppenheimer. I think I did see it last year, but I liked it. It was a solid movie. Made you really contemplative of war, the war industry, and how far humanity will go.
The military-industrial complex.
Yeah. Why does America think that we are responsible enough to conjure up world-ending,
machines?
Yeah.
And the explosions.
Yeah. So it was a little preachy. They kind of sensationalized Oppenheimer a little too much for me, like the whole Shiva quote, "I am the god of death" or whatever.
I have become death.
Yeah, that stuff. I was like, nah, okay. I get it. A lot of people are gonna die, but I mean,
But a lot of it's just like fancy like explosion stuff, and Cillian Murphy just like,
yeah,
like he's looking like Matthew McConaughey, just like chain smoking a cigarette, like high on meth, and True Detective. He's just like, this is gonna be tough.
I mean, it was stressful. I'm sure.
You said you saw Venom.
No,
You hadn't seen Venom?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
After the second one, I wasn't a big fan of the second one. I meant to watch the third one. I just never got around to it.
It was all right.
Yeah. Well, it was great because we might have a listener who was on the movie.
I mean, her parts were good, but I didn't like the whole ending, the way they went about stuff. I felt like the bad guy needed to be featured a little more, and not his little dog-like minion that chased after people. I mean, I'm not saying the acting was bad. I just didn't like the story.
I can't think of any other movies that were big this year that came out. I watched Roadhouse. That was terrible.
Oh
I like that. Except for what's his name?
McGregor.
Yes.
yeah. No,
Walking around.
Yeah.
I hated that.
it's not Patrick Swayze.
No, it's not the same. But I thought it was pretty good.
It was so dumb. And I was like, what's his name? The dude from, Nightcrawler and stuff.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you're better than this. I don't know. But and then
What happened to you, Jake?
I watched the stupid Kraven movie or whatever.
Oh, Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven.
Oh, I hadn't seen that one.
Oh. Dude, like Sony, so it was so bad, right? Like Sony's canceled all their comic book movies.
Yeah.
Like that was their last shot.
That's good because they can just give the rights back to Marvel.
They have shot themselves in the foot to like try and hold a flame to the other comic book movies, but when like DC's laughing at you, like you've messed up.
Yeah.
And that Madam Web movie was like,
terrible.
The lethal injection in this Kraven movie was a bullet to the head. So, and I watched it because my friend, it was Troy. Troy was like, hey, we got one night. This was back when we were in Texas on the way back. Mm-hmm. He was like, we got one night. Let's go see this movie. Let's go see a movie. So I was like, I already got tickets. And I was like, okay. I was like, what movie? And he didn't respond. So we get to the movie theater, and I was like, what movie are we watching? And he was like, we're seeing the Kraven movie. And I was like, no. You son of a...
He got there, he's like, can I go home?
And we sat through it, and I was just like looking at him the whole time. Like,
were the action scenes at least good, even though you didn't like the movie?
No. Some of it was kind of like, okay. But so like he's like this, I don't know, he embodies the animal to like hunt people. So he's like creeping around like a panther, right? So he creeps up the wall like a panther, and then he sneaks into the window, and then he starts crawling out of people's line of sight, and then he gets up and runs. Like where people can see him, and you're like, well, what are you sneaking for?
It's like he's using his panther thing. It's like, quick, throw a ball of yarn at him.
Yeah.
It's like, starts pawing at it. It's like,
So like they're like the little plot points just didn't make sense, and I don't know. It was really corny. They were kind of, I don't know, being too trying to find an everybody audience with that movie instead of just like I think if they had buckled down for a core audience and made it about kind of like this one guy, the hunter, and not like all of his little side characters that were interesting. The bad guy was really weird.
I mean, what kills me is Kraven is the bad guy. Why is he
Kraven is
being
the bad
portrayed
guy.
as the good guy? He's like the one that kills Spider-Man at one point.
And Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's like yoked as well, right? But he couldn't put his arms down the entire time, so he just walked around peacocking the whole time. You know,
What's up?
and you like walk around flexing, and I'm like, okay, you are a man. I got it. You know, so
Have you seen the trailer for a new Superman?
yeah, the James Gunn one. It looks interesting.
I think it looks good.
So
I'm excited to see all these other characters. I mean, I don't think they'll have big roles, but it's nice to see that it's a world that's built.
I watched an interesting interview with Amy Adams, and somebody was like, "How does it feel to be the old Lois Lane? Like she just like had a movie like what 3 or 4 years ago. You know,
How's it feel to be old, Amy Adams? Tell us.
people are
Calm down, Mitch.
we're rehashing superhero movies. Like, you know, I remember when Andrew Garfield came out with Spider-Man.
And everybody's like, ah.
It's too soon. You know, that was like 10 years after Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
You know, now it's just like, it's been a minute. Let's do Spider-Man again.
What was the last Spider-Man movie? Last year, huh? All right, cool. Let's do a new one.
Yeah, that's another one.
You want the same actor? No.
Well, like a lot of people are complaining, like, oh, well, we've seen the origin story so many times. I like that they're not doing that. I mean, I'm sure they'll reference to it, but this is an established world. These characters are there. Mm-hmm. I was kind of excited to see that. Supposedly, Robert Pattinson, they're trying to get him, or James Gunn's trying to convince him to be the Batman.
Oh, I watched The Penguin. I really like that show.
I did like that one.
And it does, like, so it's got a historical 100% review rating. Mm-hmm. And I was like, bananas, right? So I watched it, and I was like, okay, it's a pretty good show.
And what gets you is it makes you almost feel for him the entire show, and then at the end you're like, yeah, he's a bad guy.
He is a bad guy. And I forgot. They slap you in the face with a 2x4 with that, and you're like, okay, I see it now. And like, it was so well meticulously thought out, because like I thought about a spinoff for that weird movie. Like, Batman was okay, but like for that character, why? Yeah. And then the way they figured it out, it's almost like they made the Batman movie for this character. Yeah. You know, because he's such a stellar outcast for it.
Well, because there's plans for it to be a trilogy with that Batman, and then they just wanted to build this for this character to be a bigger part in the next two movies.
If they try and make something after the thought of this show just to keep, you know, the party going, it's going to suck. If they hadn't already had something planned out, it's going to suck.
Well, I mean, they've had this plan just to kind of build his character for the movies, though.
Well, we'll see. You know, DC's kind of like, every once in a while, they'll have like a diamond in the rough, but, you know, you can still make that diamond poopy if you keep polishing it, you know? So. Well,
I did hear, it's either yesterday or today, that they have delayed the Batman movie, because I'm sure because of the success of Penguin, they want to include him in the movie a little more.
See, they're already messing with stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it.
He doesn't like it. What else is new?
All right. Yeah, that's been it. Pretty much my year.
All right. Well, it's kind of sad that you said you hadn't been listening to the podcast enough, because that's what the trivia is over.
Oh, great.
So, what's my punishment, Hayden?
You were here, Tom.
I know.
You were here.
My buzzer.
This is mine. Me.
Okay, so when you answer, you can tell me what the question is, and then if it's pretty much all of them, if you could tell me the title of that episode, you get an extra point.
Oh, that's not fair.
I'm just saying. Tom don't know them either, I'm sure.
No, Tom doesn't.
So wait. How do I get some of the points?
If you could tell me what the episode was about, and then if you could tell me the actual title of that episode, then you get an extra point.
Okay. Crap.
Let me.
He's flipping through pages.
I forgot how anxiety, like inducing this was. My hand is getting sweaty.
Did you guys pens that don't write?
It was a good thing you got 4 of them.
Yeah, one of them works.
All right. So, first question. What was our first episode about?
Our first episode was...
The one in your basement?
No.
No, not the first ever
year.
episode. Our first episode of this year.
Okay.
All right, this is something I'm starting. You got 10 seconds to tell me something, or it's his turn.
Did we talk about Elden Ring was going to come out that year? Or this year?
Elden Ring's been out for a year
now.
No, I played it with
Shadow of the Erd Tree.
No. There was a whole theme for this first thing.
Was it Tom's top something?
No.
Your top something? No. Wrestling.
It's been
Superman, Snyder Cut.
Is it Christmas?
No.
New Year's?
No.
Hayden's finally gone.
Yeah.
The first episode for this year was Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring.
I thought
Oh,
we
yeah.
did that
Oh, yeah. Okay.
later.
Anybody know what the title was? No.
The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Exploring the Enchantment of Middle Earth.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Give me my point.
Number 2. Besides Lord of the Ring movies, what was our first movie focus episode on?
It was Oppenheimer.
No. Tom, you were on the show.
I know.
We
I know.
discussed these
This was 300 something days ago, Mitch. A lot's happened in my life.
I told you the trivia would be about this last year.
Predator?
No.
Damn it.
Terminator.
No, we didn't talk about Terminator.
Okay.
This is a deep dive into a movie?
Yes.
Is it a movie that came out this year?
No.
Okay.
Came out in the 70s.
70s.
Give up?
No.
Godfather.
No, we didn't do The Godfather. We talked about a movie from the set. You watched it?
We both did.
The
It was right after the Lord of the Rings stuff.
Did I suggest it?
Nope.
Did you?
Nope.
Did somebody?
Yep.
Did somebody?
Oh, we talked about a 70s movie?
Yep.
Huh.
I don't know why I'm thinking Italian Spider-Man.
A guest suggested it.
Was it French Connection?
No.
Okay.
No. Mitch never would have sat through that.
I know. I'm trying to think of like 7 movies from the Serpico. Movies from the
No, it
70s.
wasn't a Pacino film. Can I get a little bit something?
Part of the title is blank cult classic.
70s?
The title of our episode.
Is this a good movie?
No.
Oh, Godzilla versus Ghidorah?
Godzilla versus Gigazilla.
No.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. It's Godzilla versus Megalon. He
Megalon.
got the first part. So 1 point for Tom.
I remember watching
Can
that.
you tell me what the blank cult classic is?
Godzilla cult classic.
Kaiju?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Because it was Nathan and Michael said.
Oh,
"You should
yeah,
watch
all
that."
right, yeah.
Oh, I
remember
did. I
Rachel
did.
was asleep. She took a nap while I sat on the couch and watched it.
I did listen to that episode. I remember now.
All right, this one doesn't have an extra part to it. What is the moniker for our throwback episode?
Throwback Thursday?
No.
E.T. throwback.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
I actually meant to say what's the moniker for our Thursday episodes, but I said throwbacks.
All right.
Number 4. Who was our first guest of the year?
It was Lucy, or what's her name from?
No, that was October.
Oh, okay.
Was it Nathan and...
Yes.
Oh, darn.
Do you know what the name of that episode was?
No, I just know we talked about, like, kaiju history.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know the name of the episode?
Kaiju and Power Rangers.
Close.
Power Rangers crossover. Power Rangers. What's the cross network?
You know what?
Don't ask me. You're competing against
I'm going
me.
to give you a pity point
Thank
because
you.
it's morphing through the memories and look at Power Rangers and their Japanese roots.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right. It's where we like spent like 20 minutes talking crap about that one kid
Yeah.
who like lets the Green Ranger loose because he wouldn't listen to anybody.
Let's see. What main Monday episode was between X-Men 1 and X-Men 2?
Main Monday episode
Yes.
between X-Men.
Our deep dive into the Two Towers.
No.
Damn.
Deep dive into Spider-Man.
No.
Read the question again.
What main Monday episode was between our movie focus on X-Men and X-Men 2?
Predator.
No.
Damn it.
Deep dive into
Hang on, let me look it up.
the Rings of Conquest or whatever, the Lord of the Rings show.
Was it a Lord of the Rings movie?
No.
Okay.
Rings of Power.
Was it Tom's top 10?
No.
The deep
was it-
dive?
Was it?
Was it a deep dive? Okay, it was a deep dive.
Okay.
Deep dive into
Time Bandits? No, it wasn't.
That was August.
Okay.
This happened in end of March, beginning of April.
Man.
We did a lot of these.
Power Rangers.
No. We did that on the other show.
How many episodes did you listen to?
3.
Okay, I listened.
This wasn't one of them.
I listened to everything, but I listened to it in like 8-hour clumps over, and then I would take like a week or two off.
All right, time's up. Oppenheimer, the essence of Oppenheimer.
Darn it!
Boo.
Number 6, filmmaker Nick Ross' movie was called what?
Hanky Panky?
Yes.
That with the hat?
Yes.
Voiced by Seth Green.
Yes. All right, let's see. Number 7, in April, we had a 2-parter about what?
The Predator.
No.
2-parter, huh?
Yeah, a 2-part episode. It was over 2 weeks.
I guess a guess.
Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Lord of the Rings.
No.
Call of Duty.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you know what the title of that episode was?
Call of Duty. Tom goes on a rant.
No.
Warzone Revisited.
Had nothing to do with Warzone.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
The history of Call of Duty.
Yes.
Oh,
We went through each
Yeah,
iteration.
each COD. Each one.
wow.
Oh, let's see. Where was I? Number 8. In June, we did a holiday special on what?
The most patriotic movies.
No.
Independence Day.
No.
Wait, we did a say it again?
In June, we did a holiday special on what?
June.
Yes.
I'm like, what holidays in June?
Juneteenth, Tom. Don't be racist.
We didn't talk about glory. Nobody's listening at this point.
Nothing. No.
Leap year.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
Yes.
Get your buzzers ready. It could be. I just want to see if Tom would hit the buzzer. Something that's Tom's soon to be. Yes.
A father?
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Yes.
I said Father's Day first.
Tom will get 1 point. Can you tell us the title of the episode?
Father's Day.
No.
Top 10 fathers.
Oh,
In
top
movies.
10 action movies for your father.
No.
Your dad's top 10 movies.
No.
Your father's top 10.
No. I mean, that's what we did on the episode, but that's not the title of the episode.
Movies to watch with your dad.
No.
Movies your dad likes.
Who is my dad?
Who are you and what does your daddy do?
No, it was monsters, movies, medical mayhem, a Father's Day special.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, number 9. Our first top 10 episode was about what?
When did it come out?
April or May.
Tom's thinking.
And it was one of your suggestions for a top 10 episode.
Christ, was it? It wasn't the most recent one we did. I know that.
Well, if it was Tom,
No.
is it Call of Duty?
No.
Lord of
No.
the Rings?
No.
No.
Predator?
No.
No.
Power Rangers?
No.
You'll give up.
Yeah.
Timeless Films.
Timeless film.
Anybody want to guess the name of the thing?
Timeless films. Top 10 list.
Close enough. I'll give you a point.
Yay.
Timeless Films and Today's Entertainment.
Yeah.
Just so you have some points. Number 10. In what episode did Mitch and Tom both do hot sauce?
That one.
Was it the Rings of Power episode?
No.
It was the Support the Troops episode.
It was.
Was it a Lord of the Rings deep dive episode? No.
Support the Troops episode.
Yeah, it's
didn't
your
listen to that?
fault.
I listened to it, but I just don't remember.
We did it for you
Yeah.
in America.
Oh, that's right. I do remember.
The 4th of July movies one.
I do remember saying like
The July 4th, yes.
Yeah.
because I said I texted you saying like
If you don't do it, you don't support the troops.
I remember that.
And then me and Mitch did it for America. Go! And then
Number 11. Director Michael Day's film was titled what?
Ambulance.
No.
Clawfoot.
Yes. Yes. I had to look at it.
That's it. Mike. It was.
And do you know the title of the episode?
Clawfoot deep dive.
No.
What was the guy's name you said?
Michael Day.
Interview with Michael Day.
Michael Day. I thought you said Michael Bay.
Yeah, we talked to Michael Bay too. That's coming up later. You must not have gotten to that episode. It was sometime around like July, towards the end. We talked about his new movie, Exploding Penguins.
I was like, no. Secrets of Clawfoot. That was that one.
Was that the?
That was the one where the ladies like. Trying
Yeah, no, I know that one. I'm saying the interview with the Harry Potter thing. Was that with him? Or was that with the hanky panky guy?
I think that was with him.
I remember the hanky panky episode.
Number 12. What was our final movie focus episode on?
Godzilla.
He pressed.
Godzilla -1.
No, that was like early in the year.
Okay.
Time Bandits.
Yes.
Darn it.
Little people, big adventure.
10-3. Let's see. Number 13. How many non-throwback Halloween episodes did we record? This is clicking. He's just not making a noise.
Because it's just
3,
No.
2,
No.
1.
No.
4.
Yes.
Darn it. Should have gone up.
I love how he's always good. Guess numbers until you eventually get it. Let's see. Who did Mitch interview solo?
Lucy.
No.
Peggy Chan.
Peggy Chan. Darn it.
No.
The Venom lady.
It's Peggy
That's the first name. But you both said Peggy, so
Her last name is Lee.
no,
Chin.
no. That's her name in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cindy.
No,
is it Peggy Lee?
no. He already said that.
Oh, I thought you said Lou. Is it Lou?
Yes,
Her last name's Lou.
yes. Peggy Lou.
L-U.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At this point, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Number 15. How many episodes did we have a guest on?
5,
No,
4.
6,
no,
7.
no,
8.
no.
9.
Yes.
9 guests were chosen by the podcast.
And for 10 points.
Oh, bollocks.
10 points. What was our 200th episode on?
Predator.
No.
Damn it.
Lord of the Rings.
No.
Call of Duty.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. First trivia of the year. I'm back.
No.
Oh.
For
Oh,
20 points.
get out of here.
What numerical episode did we end the year on?
238.
No.
217.
No.
267.
No.
Where are we at? I don't even remember.
232.
Higher.
237.
No. Lower.
236.
Lower.
234.
Lower.
233.
Every time. Every time.
Yeah, so Tom wins.
All right. I am back, baby.
That's not fair. I wasn't present while you guys recorded this.
You had a whole year to listen.
I did.
Sadly, he was. Without help, he would not have gotten most of those.
I managed to pull it out of my mind, pals.
It's not fair.
I forgot we were gonna do trivia. I don't have a punishment ready.
Oh, look at that. Some things don't change.
I've got one.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm looking at the worst movie of 2024. We'll keep it current.
I probably already watched it. It's Red 1, I can tell you that.
Did you watch the Borderlands movie?
I did.
All right, damn it. Gladiator 2?
I did.
My old ass.
No, I have not seen that one.
Never heard of that one.
All right. An 18th birthday mushroom trip brings Elliot face to face with her wisecracking 39-year-old self. When the older Elliot starts handing out warnings what her younger self should and shouldn't do, she realizes she has to rethink everything about her family, love, and what's becoming a transformative summer.
Oh, wonderful. I'll watch it.
Let's see. Who's in this? Maisie Stella. Aubrey Plaza.
Really?
Percy White. Yeah, it's Aubrey Plaza.
Okay, I'll watch it.
There you go.
It's a hard name to forget.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Okay. All right. Well.
Yeah.
What happens now?
All right. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, what do we do now?
Yeah, we're pretty much done.
Yeah, we're pretty much done now.
Oh, okay, take it away.
All right, well. That's all I got
At
for
this
today.
point, we say, thank you for listening and sticking around with us. If you enjoyed this episode, check out our other ones.
Like,
and
comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell. Do the thing. Notifications. 5-star reviews only.
Yeah, those things.
And
Okay,
we'll catch you on the next one.
goodbye.
My name was Tom.
My name's Hayden.
No, Mitch goes after me.
Oh, my name's Mitch. Yeah.
Go ahead.
My name's Hayden.
Goodbye. Spotty lip, fat sack of monkey.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh. Santa's on his way. Hip hip hooray for Christmas vacation.